Yo, what is up, YouTube? Dominic here. Namaste. How are we? So I'd like to talk about the making of our song Kombucha, Arpan and I song. So, um, it's my third time trying kombucha in my life, and it's a great drink. I instantly felt a connection to it. It's a pretty cool drink. I believe it's fermented. I'm not sure, so it tastes great, makes me feel great, kombucha. So I tried kombucha, I think the last time I drank kombucha, I think was about a month ago. And shout out the Wellness Craft. So I tried their kombucha, great, great tasting kombucha. I believe Berry Blast was my favorite flavor. So, anyways, I tried this drink and I've always wanted to make a song about kombucha. Um, just a fire song about kombucha. So, uh, you know, I've actually found out that the kombucha drink is, I believe, originated in India. It originated in India. So I wanted to, you know, and I found that out from Cody and Noel that it originated from India, kombucha. Shout out Cody and Noel. So, I've always also been a fan of Alice Coltrane, the jazz legend Alice Coltrane. Uh, so I and she makes Indian inspired music. So I've I've actually drawn a lot of inspiration for my own song, Kombucha, from Alice Coltrane's Journey in Satchidananda. The song, not the album, the song Journey in Satchidananda. And as I was listening to Journey in Satchidananda, I read a comment that said the bass, the low frequency laid the, it's kind of like a chant, like almost, it's repetitive. The melody in Journey to Satchidananda, I'm gonna link that in the description. So the repetition sort of laid a foundation to the entire song, and it created like a trance like state, which also I'd say a meditative state. And so I was instantly inspired by that song, and I instantly liked that song. So again, Indian song. So anyways, so before I even touched an instrument, uh, I actually had this idea of singing kombucha, like kombucha, 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 and so like that. And so then I converted that to my instrument, to my guitar. To create a sort of melodic repetitive trance, like so kombucha, kombucha, kombucha. It's so simple. It's just like 3 notes, and I was like, yo, this is a fire idea. So anyways, I expanded on it, and I created uh, the melodic outline of the song of kombucha. And so Arpan, the bass player on this track, my partner Arpan, he laid a fantastic groove, a fantastic foundation to this song. He played the kombucha, and such a fire bass player. Oh my goodness, and you could feel the notes reverberating in your heart. So absolutely fire. So shout out Arpan. And so I had the electric guitar out. I played that on the song. And about the lyrics, so it's mostly kombucha. It's mostly kombucha repeated. And so there's different flavors from the wellness craft. So this one, for example, is apple cinnamon. There's another, which is my favorite, excuse me, flavor called berry blast. Um, that was my favorite. So I sang that in the song, and also I believe apple cinnamon, kokum ginger, strawberry and vanilla. So I added those to the lyrics, and the song was mostly improvisational, actually, and it was done in one take, I believe. So that was a great experience making the song. It was very fun. Uh, Shout out Arpan. Shout out the Wellness Craft for their kombucha. Shout out Alice Coltrane. I think I'll link their stuff in the description. So, boom, that is what went into the making of the song Kombucha. Thank you. Dominic signing out.